Welcome, brothers. I'm the Hermit, and I hope you're ready for some Goyf action. Because our commander today is Disa the Restless. For 2 a black, a red, and a green, we get a 5/6 legendary human scout. Whenever a lure Goyf permanent is put into your graveyard, from anywhere other than the battlefield, put it onto the battlefield. Then, whenever one or more creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, create a Goyf token. So since we're gonna want to deal combat damage to our opponent, we're gonna play somewhat aggressive creatures, and then since we want to make our Goyfs as big as possible, we're gonna be playing some mill strategies. So for instance, for the mill part, we have Overlord of the Mailmork, Chris the Hunger Tide, Isil Explorer, we also have Ripples of the Undead, Witherbloom Command, which also returns us a land, and Liliana the Last Hope. Then since some of the benefit of this we can also get if we discard the Goyf instead of milling it, we have a little bit of discard action with Fear of Missing Out, Queen's Insight, also known as Shadow of the Goblin, and Liliana of the Veil. Then since we want to take advantage of the free Goyf thing, if we play Maskwood Nexus, then every creature we play is gonna be a Tarmogoyf in addition to its other types. So if we discard it, we mill it, then we get essentially any creature we send to the graveyard from other than the battlefield into the battlefield. That's why we also have Art in the Usurper as a way to reanimate other creatures. We also have regular reanimate. Then we have a little bit of mutate going. Soto's Demolisher, it can destroy a thing, but also give trample to a creature, and as well as making it a 6/6, and the fact that it's 4 mana means we can play it one turn. Well, we can mutate one turn, and then the turn after that we can play our commander, we get in with a 6/6 trample, we make a Tarmogoyf. Then we have an assortment of different card types. For instance, we have Palantir, we have a couple of Planeswalkers, not only the Lilianas, but we also have Chris, Domri, and Renan 6. Since we're also going to be milling and getting fetch lands in the graveyard, we're going to want to Renan 6 for them. No Strip Mine though, I think we need the colors in this deck. Then we have Haywire Might, Grist for getting our stuff back, Noble Hierarch, Cameo of Bamboo Groves, Patchwork Beastie, and notably if we get Maskwood Nexus and Disa, we can discard the Cameo to make lands and we get it onto the battlefield. It's a long 1/1, so not a big deal. We have another Mutate, Gem Racer, and then for Goyfs, actual Goyfs, we have 4 I think, Nether Goyf, Tarmogoyf, Parogoyf, and Pyrogoyf. Then we have the one of battle in Invasion of Asgol. When it enters, our opponent sacrifices a creature or Planeswalker, so it's nice against decks that don't have that many creatures, and even if they have a Planeswalker commander and no other creatures, then this is gonna be handy. We have also Alesha for a little reanimation, and since we're gonna be dying, we have a decent amount of 1-drops. We are playing Vigo, also known as Venom. It can reanimate a creature with mana value 1 or less, or it can transform and sacrifice our big creatures so that we can draw cards. Usually just the getting a 1-drop is good enough, so that's why we are running it. So that's the deck. Now let's get into the queue and show our opponents that here comes that Goyf. Against Renan 6. The 1-drops might not be useful, so maybe we keep this so we can Fanatic of Ronas and Gem Tracer. Gonna start with Arboreal Grazer, Also, I guess we have two fetch lands and I still Explorer, so sometimes I just swing it on its own. Evasion Druid. And I guess, ooh, they still have no fetch lands though. This should be black. And the way I was thinking is the Gem Racer, if they played Red and 6, that way we can kill it, but since they haven't played it yet, we should play I Still Explorer to get ahead on land. Gonna be another Shockland, so we can play Grist. And because we are milling so much, that's also gonna help us with Urgent Necropsy. We can already kill, I guess, Tanuk and Renan 6 if we wanted to. Opponent has a Hasting, Ramonet Excavator. We block the Excavator. So say you. This forest. We mill a Goyf. We can play you. Then we get 4 mana from here. And now we are in Necropsy. 0. Future. 0 Planeswalker. Needs to be what? Position Agent. And you. No attacks though. They're gonna block with the Grazer. Overlord of the Home. And this isn't non-creature, so we can kill the Overlord. And have our own Overlord. Hopper. And opponent concedes. Yeah, we were also. I guess we can play everything. So yeah, GG's. The Gitrog monster. Okay, this hand is not super fast, but I like these two guys. We will take a couple of turns off, and if our opponent ramps with creatures, we can beat our triumph, so... we are not super far behind. And our elves, that's good enough to kill. It is Empire Lasher. Let's get Goyf. That way, if they remove it, we can play it later with 6. Swarm Hydra. Guess we can play Disa with Tension Tomb, so let's... Mail 3. That grows the Goyfs twice. Okay. Opponent Harrows. That's gonna be a huge Hydra. Oof. Take it over 16, I think we lose immediately. So, let's see. The attack with them, the bleeding a bit. We are at 8. Ooh, drag to the roots. Thank you, deck. So what's the play? I guess attack with the Goyf. Do what we get. Ignoble Hierarch. And I guess we do it right now, in case they have protection or something. Now they're gonna get their Keytrog, maybe they have another fetch land, sacrifice it, draw a card. But with 6, we're gonna be able to play Binding the Old Gods on it. Oh, not quite a fetch land, but still good, Lotus Field. Because they're gonna draw 2 cards instead of 1. And they still have a land drop from the Keytrog. Reanimate down. Hierarch attack. Now... guess we pass for now. This is enough for lethal, so don't need to overextend. Okay, opponent says good game. Do they have something that beats us? They're just being nice. Good game, I guess. 6. Oh, yeah. Not quite. Big action. I guess I could have reanimated it. An opponent concedes. GG's. Hiri Harbinger. Okay. I think this needs to go first. We play the Halfling, then we play Flayer and Might. Might as well. If the opponent plays a non-creature artifact, then we're gonna be one away from Delirium, which I guess we can do with the command. So if they, yeah, if they do play an artifact that we can remove, we just have Delirium next turn. And there we go. First command, actually, ooh. Let's do it like this, I guess. And I guess we're gonna mill them, so yeah, I forgot. I did that, so oh no, but we draw first, so that's nice. We keep the Prismatic Vista, then we mill the Outcast. Decline. His opponent only has one, so we still have 4. Our Goyfs are gonna be 4/5s. Do we have an enchantment? Now we hope to get a good mill, then we play Binding, maybe the command. Opponent has 5 mana. Maybe they are playing rats. Although if they were planning, okay, yeah, I don't know why I didn't block. I guess it didn't matter, but they could have get their life total high. Hit Disa. Do they also play like a reanimate thing? Hello, graveyards. Go to combat. Attack. Draw a card. One on reprieves. I guess they could have killed Lisa with Nahi. Player can cast one, more than one. For each turn. Okay, so opponent taxes are binding the old gods. Here I brought decay the peacekeeper. And I guess we lose. GG's. Since they can ultimate Nahiri, that just means they get whatever creature they need. Probably Emrakul, something like that. GG's. Renan 6. I guess we can Kami into Glisa into 6. Yep, then that seems like the way. So, okay. Opponent seems to be AFK. You can do them. They are back. I guess opponent can pay 3 and 6 to kill the Kami, but we don't mind that. They have a fetch land, so I guess they're gonna get it back. And Phenomena Recorder, also known as Peter Parker's camera. Copy and activate or triggered ability. This can remove the counters from the recorder. I mean, it can also kill Ren, I guess. But it seems opponent has a rat here. Nope, Azusa. Oops. Oops, indeed. Yeah, I guess they had a lightning bolt or something, and they already got their stomping ground, so they cannot cast it anymore. And now that's gonna kill them. Yep, GG's. Yeah, I guess they needed to fetch first. I don't know why they didn't, even if they just played it so that they can cycle or whatever. Maybe they also were counting on using the recorder to double fetch, but they couldn't if they played Azusa, so who knows? Who knows? GG's, I guess. And Sporting clicks. Maybe it's a slow hand. Okay, so they trade for Ragavan. Let's see if they have a fetch land here. They do. So we play the Overlord now. Then we are in business. Do we want to play the Overlord or Disa and get the Goyfs? I guess we get the Goyfs. That's maybe gonna be lethal. The Endurance, just so we don't get one mana. Sure. Wasn't expecting that from opponent, but okay, yeah, didn't make much sense. What did I exile? Aftermath Analyst. Okay. So GG Sporting clicks. Against Rofellos, we do have ways to kill it, so yeah, let's go for it. Well, I guess the Invasion we cannot cast it because of the red mana, but we can definitely play the Outcast. And see how we feel from there. Oh. Yeah, I guess this is some way of protecting by returning it. Here I think we need to count on Palantir getting something good. Demolisher and Enchantum. Let's make our opponent take 6. Go to Scoveran, I guess they're gonna get Rofellos after that. Nope, it's Whisperer. Right. Those are really good cards. Yeah, actually, let's keep them on top. If they mill them, our opponent is gonna be in for a bad time. Okay. And if they don't, they are still gonna be in for a bad time. Although they have like 10 mana maybe? Seems like.
I will weed out dissent in our world. I never felt alone.
Bitter Triumph, that's probably one of the best cards we could wish for. And Nykthos from opponent is one of the worst cards. Well, one of the best cards they could wish for, I guess. Kogla, who does Kogla fight? Goyf. Yeah, and I think opponent has this one unless we have something good here on top. Nope, that's not it. We should at the very least kill Kogla, I think. But yeah, this isn't gonna win us the game yet. Or at all, I guess. Okay, yes. I guess we needed like reanimate or something here. We didn't get it, and obviously the Pyrogoyf only doing 2 damage was... It was okay, but it wasn't what we needed. So GG's. Yorion. Okay. This might be slow, but we have ramps up. Okay, so not cracking the veg during our turn. Now what can we do with 5 mana? Glaive, that's gonna kill Fanatic of Ronas. Okay. Fair, I guess. Let's play Domri.
I was raised by wolves. Though they might have also
An Overlord. We need a land here though.
Ain't the first time I've been knocked about.
Lauren, that's gonna kill the Overlord.
We won't answer to other guilds.
Yeah, this Skyclave might be the most annoying card. They can blink with Jorian, but if they do play Jorian, we can demolish it and have them fight. Get away, Glamour, and they kill.
I'll be back after I've licked my wounds. You'll see.
Over. Destroy Ancient Tomb. Fate Stalker. On the Skyclave, I guess that can kill a Dork. I'm not sure if that's what opponent went. Okay, maybe it was. They can blink it now. And they get that. Okay. Yeah, let's complete now. They're gonna cast Jorion obviously here. Abrupt Decay was a little bit too late. If we could use it to kill the apparition, but they just blink it a couple of times. 3 times, and they just remove all of our stuff, so GG's. Umbra Bellow of the Woods. Druid class. Ooh, and I guess Opposition Agent might win this game for us. Yep, I guess it's Lumbra time. Unfortunate. Yeah, I guess our biggest consolation is we can reanimate their boring clicks. It's a free attack, so might as well take it. That didn't work how you wanted, opponent. Portal to Pyrex, yeah. I guess we double block. And have to get Tarmo with Goyf back. Yeah, GG's. Tío, va. Astronomer with the Vendo. Next turn, I guess we can Palantir. And get some mana tree. Should we let them draw another card? No, I guess they can probably play more stuff. Yeah, like Explore. It would be 2 cards instead of 1. Here we attack our opponent, make a Goyf. Artifact, sorcery, instant land. So creature and enchantment. Opponent is gonna get I Steel Explorer probably. Azusa. Is plus go for our opponent. Razor for another draw, another land drop, another life gain. They have 3 mana, so probably they can draw of other cards. Yep, Arrow. And GG's. Yeah, we killed Tatioba. Opponent has only 1 blocker. We have lethal. GG's. Gotis. What do we want for Gotis? I guess we'll see. I can try this. Tusk. Yeah, I like that. We can remove one of their lands. Okay, they're gonna take the Demolisher. They don't. And Caverns. Interesting conundrum. Three, kill the creature. No, actually, we should do it on the shaman. Yeah, the roll. Over. Salted. Make a Tarmogoyf. And yeah, GG's. Yeah, going from 3 mana back to 1, really not what our opponent had in mind. And they even saw we were gonna do it, but maybe they didn't realize what was gonna happen. Reading the card explains the card. GG's. Greeks. We definitely need it to not attack. That's a way to do it. Start with the beastie, we're gonna mill. Hopefully that gives us enough cards in yard for the collector. Big action, it's land. Play the Goyf then. Get Medallion from opponent. Another land. Opponent makes jarble noises. Do they have a wrath? Probably. Maybe. Ayara. Okay, we're okay with that. Goyf. Bring back the might. Break expectation. And we get replicating ring. Yeah, and I forgot we were keeping that removal for Geeks. I guess here we could have played the ring and then played Disa. Bring Pico back and he can bring the little guy on it. Nether Goyf. We lose the creature type. But then again, so does our opponent's Barrow Goyf. We fail for mastery on our commander. And opponent concedes Jet, they were stuck on mana, and thanks to us destroying their, well, exiling their Jet Medallion, they didn't get to cast their commander. So GG's. GG's. And we were obviously gonna transform Vigo. I guess sacrificing this doesn't do that much. But still, draw 2 might be useful, maybe not. Who knows? GG's. So that's gonna be it for the video, and I gotta say, maybe this deck could use with a little bit of graveyard hate. We got paired against the landfall decks, which want to get the stuff from the graveyard. We also got a little bit of sticky fingers going. So yeah, maybe something that can exile a particular deck card. So I'm thinking Agatha Soul Cauldron maybe also Scavenging Ooze, some stuff like that. Knight Curator does the same thing and becomes a 7/7, so one of those, probably for one of the bigger creatures, but I'm not sure which one. Maybe Arden. Yeah, he didn't come up too much. This was just like there for a little bit of novelty, so yeah, I would trade that for the other guys. Maybe even... No, Doubtful Body Walker no, because it does hurt the Tarmogoyfs. So yeah, Leyland of the Void, out of the question, but yeah, definitely one of the creatures, or even the Soul Cauldron. Even a couple, a combination of those, so that you get the repeatability of eating from the graveyard. If you also get if one of the creature dies, you eat it with the Cauldron, you put the counter on something, and you get to use it again. So yeah, that's it for today. Thank you for watching. I'm the Hermit, and I will see you on the next one. Bye bye.